world of pickleball, Melissa McCurley is an icon, a trailblazer, a pioneer. It's almost impossible to articulate all of the ways in which she's positively impacted the sport of pickleball. But in the next 3 minutes, we're gonna try. I'm Deborah Liu, and you're watching Pickleball Stories presented by AARP.
So my mom always hosted us for Christmas in Texas, where I'm from, and she brought a pickleball set. And we thought, what in the world is this? We set it up in the driveway. And we would play. This started in 2007, and we would play every Christmas in our driveway as a family. And I was actually playing tennis, and a girl on my tennis team said something about her dad being a national pickleball champion. A what? And so she goes, oh yeah, check it out. It's a big thing on the west side of Phoenix, and there's a lot of people playing. There's a big national tournament every November, brings about 600 players. This was in 2011. And my mom asked me if I'd come out and play in a pickleball tournament. And I'm like, sure, I don't play much, but I will, right? And so I go out, I play with her in this tournament. We end up getting silver that day.
Oh my goodness.
And as the tournament director gave us our medals, right, he goes, Melissa, your mom usually wins gold.
Oh!
That got some attention from some of the ladies that play on a league with her on Sundays. They asked if I would come out and play. And there was a lady there by the name of Jetty Lanius. And her husband had created this software platform called pickleballtournaments.com, and she asked if my brother and I would be looking at the software program that Bob had built. And so we evaluated the software there, and what I learned is that I knew a lot about computers and software. I didn't know anything about running a pickleball tournament. And so I knew that was the first thing I was going to have to learn more about. And so we evaluated it for another 3 months, and then we made a decision in August of 2014 to buy the software. And our lives changed forever. So from there, I mean, we had the opportunity to go on and help launch first one with being the US Open. We launched the very first tournament down in Naples, Florida. We had 805 people register, and it was the largest tournament to ever run. So I would run multiple tournaments throughout the year just to be able to keep up with the skill level that needed to run that particular event. So now we're going on to launching regional events for USA Pickleball, and then going on to launch brands like Ken's brand at the APP. And so to have the opportunity to have the impact on other people, to have that same courage to leave what they were doing because they now have this passion for pickleball is something that I can never put a measure on. Back to the game, and to do that with Ken and the APP, it's a blessing. It really is, and a privilege.
But I've been told.
Pickleball's for young and old.
Pickleball's for young and old.
If I do not medal today,
If I do not medal today,
I'll just buy one on eBay.
I'll just buy one on eBay.
When you say the name Melissa McCurley, my face just starts to smile. She has had a huge impact on me and also the APP tour. When I had this crazy idea of trying to form the tour back in 2018, and we went throughout the conversation, and I shared with her the vision that I had, and I could just see her passion, and that really was a big inspiration for me as we continue to go through this journey and then launch the tour in 2019.
When you just do so many things, you know, day in and day out, and you just kind of give everything of yourself as much as you can, you put your heart into everything that you do, you kind of reach a point where I guess, which I have in my life, that you've lived long enough that they become achievements. And you start to reflect on how you got here in this place. And none of us get where we are without a tremendous support system. And we never get here alone. And one of those people is my mom. And all I can say on that is I hope that I've had just as much of an impact on them as they have had on me, and that their journeys are just as rewarding as this one has been. And I mean, the appreciation that you have for the people in this sport, and the people is what makes this sport. They're full of people with such big hearts and such big givers. And, you know, really, if there's anything that I can do that helps them the way they've helped me, I'm all in for that.